Hey everyone, welcome back to OKFYI. Ever wonder what it's like to work at a typing center in the UAE? In today's video, we're bringing you not one, but two insiders to share their experiences. From the daily hustle to the unexpected moments, they're giving us a front row seat to the unique world of typing centers. Get ready for stories, insights, and maybe even a few surprises. Let's get started.
Hi, myself Altaf. This is my colleague Saim. This is my colleague Shamsuddin. We are sharing this service more than 5 years in like this office. Okay, in here we are providing the several kind of work documents. We are separated to mainly it's document typing and document clearing. Mostly people who are suffering few kinds of problems like clearing. They don't know how to clear their document work, so we are clearing usually has a very perfectly very clearly. So we are the main leading team in I think so Ras Al Khaimah. We have lots of kind of work which means economic, municipality, immigration, labor, civil defense. We are doing those kinds of work as a very sincerely, as a very clearly. So Mr. Saim, can you speak with two example for this kind of work?
Yes, basically today we are talking about attestation. Attestation is a process where we make more authenticate our documents outside the country. For example, a person who take a qualification from US or any other country.
Agrees.
So once he wants to work here as a manager or a big position, like category 1, 2, 3, they need a certificate and it must be attested. So many people don't know, they just move in the UE, and once they reach here, they come to know that the attestation is required. So they need to go back and do attestation and then come back and complete the attestation here. Then they can process their visas.
Right.
So we help them to do this service without traveling them. We just
Right.
take the documents and then their
Right.
home, attest from the local bodies like Ministry of Foreign Affairs, UE Embassy from their home country. Then we bring back here, then we will attest from Ministry of Foreign Affairs, UE, and we provide the service. We provide this.
you don't travel there.
No. Even we are sharing the documents. We are providing the door-to-door step services.
Right.
No need to go anywhere. Just contact us. We will do everything for their side, our side.
What happens if the country
Okay.
have a UAE embassy?
So should be need first Ministry of External Affairs attestation. Okay. Once they're done, here we can provide the MOF attestation, Ministry of Foreign Affairs attestation. That's it.
For example, if there is no UE embassy, like many countries, there is no.
Yeah.
So what they need to do, but they have the embassy in the UAE. Many countries. For example, Iran, you can take Iran. I think UAE embassy is not there.
Okay.
Yeah, if anyone want to attest the document, they must contact their consulate or embassy. They will attest it. Then they will return it to the customer, and customer will hand over to us. We will attest from Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and this document is authenticated.
Okay.
Yeah.
don't need to do anything with their country.
Yeah. Sometimes a person who marry with other nationality ladies, they have a birth certificate issued from third country. For example, a person who is from UK and he married with the Indian lady and they married in France.
Right.
Yes. Recently we did
Yeah.
those kind of attestation.
Okay.
One of our customer, they both are UK. They are married in Jamaica. So
Okay.
we have to do that. Those kind of certificate attestation. It's very clearly the customer is so happy to get that. No.
Why is that important for them to do? Why did they need to do it?
Because in UAE you need to provide the authenticated document. They don't give the visa. Last couple of last years they introduced single mother visa.
Okay.
So for single mother, she can sponsor their child if the father name is not in the birth certificate.
Okay.
If the parent are inside, they need to provide a proof of relation that he or she is their child.
Right.
So once you provide the birth certificate, it might be forged.
Okay. Okay. So that's why it needs to be
Yeah,
tested.
attestation. So there is a numbers. It's called label number. So once we attach with the applications, so they can verify with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs that this document is authenticated on home name.
Okay.
Yeah, for example, I sent my degree for attestation, and Mr. Altaf just take the attestation and submit in the ministry. No, it will not happen. They will cross verify.
Okay.
Once
Yes,
they cross
yes.
verify, my name will appear, not Mr. Altaf. So they
Yes.
know this is fake.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
that's why the authentication of documents is very, very important
Important.
in the UAE.
What's the most common one? So then maybe like diplomas, like university diplomas, or Do people do more like marriage attestation, or what is the most popular?
Most popular is same like education. People who are nowadays more are educated, so they want to attest it. So they are not attested came here. The certificate is not at valid here. If the certificate valid here in the government, they are said should be need attestation from their country attestation and UAE attestation should be needed. If for the example is if you are applying for a professional visa, should be need an education certificate attested in here and their country.
And I will continue that if a person who wants to apply a golden visa in talented category,
Right.
so previously they were accepting the attested copy of the degree certificate, but last year they introduced a new thing is called equivalency. Like you studied from US and it's attested everything, then still you have to apply equivalency in Ministry of Education. Then they will ask you to get them a genuinity certificate from your home country or your consulate
Okay.
with the transcripts. Once you submit those documents with your travel history, then they will verify the document and they will issue an equalization certificate.
Mm-hmm.
So on the behalf of equalization certificate, you can apply a golden visa and you can use this equalization all over the world.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are the new rules. Like before there is no rules like same like that.
Mm.
So nowadays they are changed their rules, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
UAE government continuously they are developing.
Their rules and their
Everything
structures, everything they are changing. They are developing. The country also same like that,
Yeah,
right?
if you go to the immigration system, previously system was like there was small things.
Mm.
Now once you log in, for example, you log into the UAE pass, you will get all of your details.
Yeah.
How many dependents you have, how many times, how many visas you have, and what time you make this visa, what time you cancelled, whether you have any fine or previous files, anything you can find because of their development. They are working on it continuously.
A lot of innovation.
Yeah.
Lot of innovation,
Yeah.
which means it's like just like an Instagram. Every scrolling we are getting an update. For the Instagram, same like that. Same like in UI rules, it's every year, every week, every second they are changing their rule. That's it.
Recently they introduced the AI in their system.
Oh,
For example,
Yeah.
For example, if you want to apply a new visa, you have to verify your document first.
Right.
Once you verify in Ministry of Labor, it will be automatically transferred to
Immigration system.
And if you do a mistake on this step,
You cannot get the approval.
You cannot get the approval. Yeah.
That's
So
the
you start
issue.
over again.
Yeah, they're
No.
back, returned back.
You
Okay.
cannot get start over back
Oh.
until it's not finished from the system.
Ooh.
Yeah, it will be a complication because of AI.
Okay.
But
It's
very good.
just like a futuristic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess that's also another benefit of using the typing center, right? That it's
Yes.
you guys are aware of all these things that are constantly improving,
Yeah.
and if-
And like we do a day-to-day operations,
Yeah.
we deal with all the departments, so we visit oftenly. So we know what the upcoming things are in the system.
Yeah.
So we are aware of them and we start working with very closely with them. Of course, we are a human, we have mistakes, but in this typing center, you have a person who do a mistake and he knows how to correct it.
Yeah.
A normal person who do a mistake, for example, you want to sponsor your child and you do a mistake in her name,
Right.
it will be a big problem
Problem
for you.
for
But
Right.
because in the passport the name is a different and in a visa name is different. If you want to travel to third country, once you travel them and you want to travel back to UAE, they will ask the proof of residence or and new visa for you because you are traveling to UAE.
Yeah.
So at that stage, if the name is wrong, you can't travel. So
Yeah.
you need to make it correct. Yeah. And in the previous, I saw many persons, like especially Indian. They have a long name, Indian and Sri Lankans. They have a long name, like 4-5 names.
Okay.
Yeah. So they have to be very careful once they are making their first visa.
visa. Yes.
Because sometimes the name is cut, right?
Yeah,
And then
yes.
What happens then?
It's
If
cut
they
on the
if they are
paper,
mistaken,
not in the immigration.
immigration system.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. For example, my name is Saim Naz Mohammed. There's a 4th name.
Name.
Okay.
They can print on Emirates ID. If it's 6th name, they cannot print a long name. So they,
Right.
of course, they will cut. But in the system,
But in
it's
the
correct.
system, inside the immigration, it's correct. Everything it's long name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever you have to put the same.
Same
Do
things.
not use the nicknames and these things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So later you will face a big issue.
Right.
And recently they stopped to take a single name as well.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
So please carefully passport number and name and date of birth.
Yeah, especially
Three
they-
things are.
they give a birth in the UAE. Once you give them a name, be careful.
Mm.
Be careful, because many people they don't know and they just give the name
Yeah.
with wrong sequence.
Right.
Yeah. Then if they want to change the name, it's a long process,
Okay.
not a small process to change a name in birth certificate. They
Okay.
need a court order, then they need to contact Ministry of Health, then they will change, then you will come to immigration. You will spend a lot of time, lot of your efforts, lot of money, and
Mm.
you know,
So name
Tension.
changing is a
Name
bit difficult.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Recently, we have a lot of customer for nationality change.
Mm.
That's also a difficult process. It's not easy. Like a person who came in the UAE and he has a residence on Russian or American passport. Now he got a new nationality from Caribbean countries. So it's not just you just transfer the passport. No, first you need to submit your passport in immigrations. They will send it to their departments, verify. Then they will tell you to cancel the previous visa and reapply on new passport. Once you apply a new visa on new passport, there will be two UIDs. UID is a unique number for unique identified number for each person.
Right.
So then you need to merge. So immigration now, this person has a two dual national in the UAE.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not just that you can just go and apply for it quickly.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
process.
Yes, yes.
And many people are facing a number with the problem with the UID number.
UID,
For
unified
example,
number.
a person who came in UAE 2010, 14, 13 or whatever with the old passport,
Okay.
the system created a one UID number for him.
Right.
So once he re-enter in 2020 or 2021 with the new passport, so he has a new UID.
Mm.
So they don't know what to do. It's a very simple way. You just contact near typing center or any immigration center. to
Recently we
merge-
did, right?
merge-
Yes, Mr.
Yeah. Well, recently we have a one
Customer. That's Filipino customer.
She is like I cannot see her. He
Ah.
between.
Yeah.
So he visited the UAE in 2000, first 1996, then the second visit 2006, then the third visit is 2024.
24.
Okay.
So once he came here to,
He don't know how to fix. He was confused
yeah, he was
Yeah.
confused.
because
So
he got the two
once
unified.
I checked, I said you have a two UID numbers
Mm.
Right.
as per my experience. So I told him to do this thing. So he need to visit that time in immigration. Once he visited immigration, I was with him. So we come to know he has three UIDs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
one is
yes.
from Al Ain, one is from Abu Dhabi,
And
and
it's
one
Dubai.
is from Sharjah.
And
Sharjah,
Sorry, Dubai.
Dubai.
And that depends
Dubai.
on when you land, basically.
Yeah,
Like
with
where-
the,
Yeah.
not
No, no.
with the land. It depends with the passport.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He came here at least three time he changed his passport. That's why he created three unified number.
Oh.
mostly countries once they issue a passport, they issue a sequence for one person.
Yes.
Like my country, Pakistan, my first passport was 301. The second passport ending with 302.
It's
and
not
the
a-
third passport 303. But in the other countries, they don't follow this sequence.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Many country follows, many don't.
Yeah.
But those
Well,
follows.
My country's the same number all the time.
Yeah. So
Okay. That's
so
great.
those are following the sequence.
Oh,
Those
okay,
national
good.
don't face this problem.
Yes.
But some like Filipinos, they don't.
They're-
India, they don't.
They don't. They are changing their
They are
number
changing.
consistently.
Every time you get a
Everything
Yes.
changing consistently.
That makes sense. Okay.
If
And
you
then,
are-
so
Yeah.
what's the problem? Let's say if you have more than one. What's the name?
Unified number.
Unified number.
Mm.
If you have to unified number, you might get the new visa. You can do a change status. You can do a medical. Once you are going to apply a residency, system will show an error that this person is outside the country because he has a previously ID.
You never came back with that passport.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
So-
It's a rare case.
Yeah,
Some life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had a many customer. Once they come here, they are saying we are trying to make a Emirates ID, but system is saying we are outside. But we are in front of you, so we know where is the problem. So we find the old UID and we merge the UID. So they are very happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they don't know what to do, they go to the immigrations.
Yeah.
So there is a language barrier. You know, they speak Arabic, and mostly people don't know the Arabic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the main thing. They
Things.
must
Visit typing center.
typing centers. So typing center, then many people from different nationalities. They
Yes.
can speak different language. For example, me, I can speak little bit Malayalam, Arabic I can, English, Urdu, Hindi, I
Hindi.
can speak.
Yes.
Mhm.
So I can deal with these kind of customers. If they have a problem, they can discuss with me. I can give them the solution.
In Russell Mayherley, mostly in Asian side. Like, yeah.
But before it was Asian. Now
Now
Ras
it's.
Al Khaimah is in the eye of investors. Now
Yeah.
many investors are coming.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Last month we opened more than 20 companies, new companies.
New companies,
And-
yeah.
Wow.
New trade
Before that
license.
month we opened
And also
for one
doing that
client, 62
branch
companies.
license also, right?
62 companies for one client.
Wow. That's crazy.
People are investing
Yeah.
in Ras Al Khaimah. Ras Al
So
Khaimah is
maybe
booming now.
you
It's
guys
not
want
that
to learn
difficult.
more
It's
languages?
before it's difficult. Now it's very easy to get everything in Ras Al Khaimah, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
it's they are more friendly.
It's growing
Yeah.
a lot. It's growing
Yeah.
very quickly.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's thanks to, I think, to you guys, I think, as well. Typing centers in general, just
Yeah.
making the process very simple and seamless.
Simple and
Actually, the problem is, if any customer come here, we don't tell them that we will do only this thing. We will educate the customer.
Right.
Then give them a choice. Either you can do from yourself, or you can avail our services.
yes.
Wow. Okay.
If you visit
It's very transparent.
Yeah.
Yes,
if you
yes,
visit to the typing centers, they will not share the much information because
They are
want to-
hiding some kind of information, right?
Yes.
We are not hiding. We are sharing the everything.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For example, you want to apply your family visa. We will come and ask how is the process. We will tell you how is the process, what document is required, where to apply, how to apply. We will give you a one session.
Yeah.
After that, it's your choice. Either you can apply at your laptop or you can avail our services.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
But then, as we said before, I think your colleague was mentioning that you guys do provide a very good map that
Yes.
puts a lot of pitfalls in the.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's only
Many
for
customers,
fingerprint
like
tips.
many customers, they visited us and we did the initial work, but they completed from themselves.
In the further future work, they will complete it with their
Yes.
computer. It's
So
very
they are
easy.
educated. Now
Yeah.
I have one customer from UK. He came here to renew the one contract for a company. So I teach him how to do it. So now he is renewing his everything for his company. So last time he had a call and he was asking, I want to renew my staff visas. I said it's a very simple process. So he visited. I told him. So now I think he's renewing his staff visa as well.
Visas. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah,
that's
and-
helpful, I guess, if you manage it. But then this person, if they ever have some sort of issue,
Yes.
then for
Yeah.
sure they'll come back, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I noticed in my experience, some PROs like they don't have an office, particular office. They just work as a freelance.
Freelance. It's a big
Right.
issue in UAE. Most of the people who are doing the freelance,
They do.
they are cheating
wrong
some
thing-
case.
wrong
Yes, yes.
things.
Okay.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do a wrong documentation.
So we are advising to customer, please don't go through freelance.
Freelance. So
Yeah.
do they have the
So-
particular office?
Office.
So what is the difference between a PRO and so what is a PRO?
For example, I'm
Yeah.
For someone who doesn't know what a PRO
Yes, yes.
For
yes. No problem. We will
public
explain.
relation officer.
Yes, sir.
For example, I'm working here.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I want to make money. I think I have a customer, so I can move because here I'm getting salary. If I directly deal with the customers, I will get more money.
Right.
So they choose that
Personal
way.
learning, which means
Once they don't have the client. For example, you want to sponsor your child and you are not meeting the eligibility criteria.
Right.
So they do forging in your documents.
Mhm.
They will charge you additionally. If in case there is any complication, legal issue, you are the one who has to face the issue. They will run away. They just close the number. They will take a flight and go out
Yes.
because they don't have office. You cannot reach them. Even department.
You cannot found him. That's the issue.
Yes.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, they do and they charge you.
They're cheating to
Like-
customer and they're charging more money and they left this country.
Right.
Yeah.
Like mostly people, those come from Europe, US, Canada. Once they came here, they don't know. They just meet the PROs.
Yeah.
They charge for example, family visa cost is between 2,000 to 3,000.
Yeah.
But they are charging them 6,000 to 8,000.
Wow. Okay.
Because they don't know how to do, they don't know how to step. They are newcomers in here. So that's the issue.
Free PROs, they are taking lots of money,
Money, yeah.
and making complications.
Through their document
Yes.
side.
Yeah.
So see, that was interesting because I always thought that PROs worked together with typing centers. I thought it was part of the same service almost.
Yeah.
Actually, it's the same service. But
Yeah.
see, many people.
But it's not like an institution. It's not.
Yes,
No,
it's a
no.
person who just make a one residence visa in the UAE and start working. He just
Right.
take a customers for money,
Right.
not for goodwill.
Not a team.
No,
not
no,
a
no,
thing.
not-
He will just take the money
Self earning, which means
Self money.
Yeah.
and make visas, do a forging, and sometimes once he feel that they cannot So he just closed the number, buy a new number, and dealing with the customer.
Customer,
That's it.
yeah.
That customer is stuck there.
you-
Many customers came here
Okay,
in last
interesting.
previous
Mm.
years.
So basically, then it goes back to typing centers, and you basically have
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
that's good, much better.
Mm.
So
Yes. See, I am working here. For example, today you came
Yeah.
and you paid us for one service.
Yeah.
So tomorrow I'm not here, but my office is here. They are,
Right.
they
you
are
can come back
responsible
here.
to provide
Yeah.
this service.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like buying food from a street vendor in a
Yeah,
restaurant.
yeah.
Yes,
It's,
Yes.
those are the difference between.
Okay, interesting. Alright.
So it's my advice to the people of UAE: never ever use the PRO. Those who don't have the offices,
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess
because
that's- yeah.
those are the one who is making more complications. Because UAE set a very straight line for the people of UAE,
Mhm.
either the residents or national. It's a very simple.
Mm.
If you eligible for anything, they will give you. There is
Right.
no complications. I believe there is a technical errors you can fix, but sometimes a person you just wanna skip. There is no skip. You have to follow the law.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. There's no
So
skipping.
yeah,
Okay.
those PRO just make a shortcut.
Mm.
So people
No-
are in the
no
trouble.
shortcuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So-
Yeah. I guess. Yeah. No. I guess that is. But I think just to wrap it up, I think that is why people go to typing
Yeah,
centers,
I
right?
get-
because you have
Mm.
the
Yeah.
whole process.
Yeah.
Yes,
I can give
yes.
you one example. Recently, UAE just make a restriction on Pakistanis and Bangladeshis apply visa.
Okay.
So the PRO, what they did in Dubai, they just open a company, like he is my customer and he wants a partner visa. So what will I do? I will open a company. He is a partner, you and 3-4 people. I will make the visa. I will take my benefit and leave you. After 2 years, once you want to cancel your visa, already knew. You need each other and you don't know.
You don't know who they are.
Who's the
Yeah,
partner?
yeah.
I don't know. That's
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
People who are doing
Then-
like those
Yes.
kind of work.
You all are stuck.
Hmm.
And I
You
guess
can-
that's partly why there were so many people for the amnesty thing as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a good initiative of UAE government.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
I appreciate.
Yeah.
They give a chance to illegal residents to
Yeah.
Legalize
Fix
it.
their
That's-
visa
that's a very
legal
good example of
procedures.
how one can end up as an illegal resident.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
yes, because of this PRO, many people in a trouble.
Right.
In a trouble. For example, many people came here on a visit visa from different countries, and they don't know that after the expiration there will be a fines and there is a legal issue if you don't leave the country.
Right.
So once they come here, they don't know, they just leave and they have a fines. So of course the company who issued their visa, they will take a legal action against them. Otherwise they are the responsible. So they are stuck here. So if they follow the correct way, they will save their time, they will save their money, and but very sadly I'm saying they are choosing the PRO. For example, if you want to remove the abscond, the fees is between 2,000 and 2,500, but they are cheating with the people. They are charging 5,000, 6,000
Wow.
to remove.
Okay.
So people have to be aware of them.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
that's important to be
Yeah.
informed, and that's
Yeah,
that's
many,
kind of what we're trying to do here. Just get people.
yes,
informed
many people
about-
comes here. So
Yeah.
they ask many things. If we can't provide, we say sorry, brother.
Yeah.
We cannot provide.
Yeah.
Yeah,
of course,
yeah,
it's-
Yes,
it's fair.
nowadays
It's a real clear
Now-
crystal.
nowadays, I can mention here, people like PROs, they introduce a new visa. It's not exist in the UAE. It's called freelance visa.
Okay.
Actually, what is that? It's an employee visa. Like
Okay.
I open a one company.
In
and
here in UAE, there is no freelance visa.
Yes.
There
Yes,
is no
there
freelance
there
visa.
There is, but the cost is very high.
High.
And it's
Yeah.
a 1 year. You have a permission from the authorities as
For
well.
the government side.
Yeah, but people what do? They just open a one company and they talk a quotas, 5-6 quota, and sell it 10,000, 15,000, whatever
Hmm.
they get from customers.
Right.
So it's a totally illegal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
So many people are suffering. The authorities are taking action as well.
Mm.
But you know, where's money? People will come and cheat.
Yeah.
People
yeah,
have
yeah.
to think about it.
Yeah. I think the intention is sometimes just to save some money,
Yeah.
and then you end up spending more as well.
Now UAE introduced a virtual work residency for 1 year. Those who are working for a company
In
and
other
wants to live-
country,
yeah,
yeah.
wants to live. There is a specific requirement.
Right.
We have to fulfill not more than I think 13,000 dirhams per month salary, tenancy contract, and people start forging them. Yes. Recently, one of my friend, he has the same typing center in Dubai. He visited me like last week, He was discussing me one of his friend. He forged the document and he applied this visa for a child.
Okay.
For a
This all
child.
can't work.
Yes. That's why government are a bit strict. As per my experience, I'm in the UAE more than 14 years. In different fields I work. People of UAE are very nice, very friendly, very kind.
Yeah.
But when we go against the law, for one time they can say, okay, no problem, just correct yourself. But the second time, if I start doing that, then people will follow me. So it will be a big thing for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they have to be strict.
Mr. Sam, I have one question for you. I just want to open a license is in here. It's real estate. What are the required procedures? Can you explain with us?
Real estate.
Yeah.
Nowadays, the real estate is booming in Washington.
Yeah, it's
Many investors. Recently, I have done
mostly, yeah.
15 golden visa on the property base. And
Okay.
one is going on.
Yes.
So basically,
In
real
Ras Al Khaimah,
estate-
it's progressing, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The real estate, it's a very simple step.
Hmm.
You just book the trade name, then initial approval, then inspection from DED, then municipality approval.
Uh-huh.
Before, the municipality was asking the deposit. May they impose again? We cannot say anything. So once you have the municipality approval, directly you can issue a license. This one will take 3 to 4 working days. You are all
Okay.
Fixing, right?
yes.
That's very good.
Yeah.
And the cost depend on the nature of the company.
Oh, okay.
rental
Nature of the
amount.
business, right?
Yeah, in the Ras Al Khaimah we have like all over the UAE we have 14 kind of form
Hmm.
like sole establishment, OPC, one person LLC, joint limited company, then service agent, civil work, like lots
Right.
of things. So if you choose OPC, one person LLC, it's quite the voucher will come high, and many other things also impact the cost like office rent, activities, number of activities, number of partners, the capital amount, all those. So once anyone is issuing the visa, trade license, so I'm discussing personally and giving them advice how they can reduce their cost.
Right.
Because for investor, once they want to open a company, they have a limited budget.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
If you met the wrong people, they will give you different things. And in a free zone, if you open in a free zone is a different. They will just issue a license, then they will tell you to take the additional approvals. But in the mainland, you have to take additional approval first, then
then apply for.
Yeah.
license.
Yes, yes.
All right. I think we can wrap up there.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for your time.
Okay, thank
This
you.
was actually a very insightful conversation. I think it's pretty good. I think this is a really good view into what it is that you guys do.
Yes.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
like a lot of the like the absconding or like the
Yes.
changing
Yeah.
videos. I feel like those are the things that people don't really think about when they think that.
Actually, absconding is not a big thing.
But it's something that could happen. You know.
Yeah, it couldn't
And
happen.
If it
Yeah.
could happen. You should
Yeah.
know
Yes.
where you should have to go.
Go.
Yeah.
No, bro. They are providing also A to A traveling. Yeah.
My advice: if any person has any kind of legal issue, he directly go to the same department. He will get the solution.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes. Sure.
100%. If a
Yeah.
person has an issue with the immigration, he
Go
just
in
visit the
directly there.
immigration. If they cannot explain him, he will tell him to go in this typing
They will
center.
explain that
Yes,
customer, right?
they will-
Yeah.
If the customer there is a language barrier.
Yeah,
many
mostly
don't
people
know.
who are worried to visit inside the immigration,
They're
that's
scared.
they are scared.
Yeah.
They don't
They're
know how
scared.
they're catching the something
Yeah.
like that. They're scared. So
I think-
no need to worry.
Yeah, I think your colleague said it best when he said typing center is sort of the connection with
Mm.
the person.
Yeah,
Yes,
as
yes.
I mentioned, it's a
Yeah.
conduit between
Conduit.
person
Yeah, yeah.
and the government department.
Yes, yes.
Okay. On that note, thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Okay,
Pause for now.
Okay.
okay,
Right. Thank you.
Sure.
okay, sir.
We hope you learned a lot from this video. Let us know if there's anything else about a typing center you'd like to know, or if there's anything you'd like us to ask to someone who works at a typing center. Make sure to comment it and also like and subscribe to this channel so you can get a lot more of this content. As always, thank you for watching, and we'll catch you again next time.